Welcome. I am your driver, and you are my passenger. This is an interactive story, a tabletop RPG. Your actions are decided by the roll of a die. You, the viewer, can also impact the story by leaving a rumor about the town in the comments below, or make your own townie. I'm here to guide you. Buckle up your seatbelts, because you are in for a ride through time and space. I will drive you between very different realities, set in 1985 and 1991. Sometimes the road will be clear, straight ahead, and sometimes your favorite characters are psychopaths in a different dimension. So, if you want to crash on that mine over there, please remember that you can die. Do you have any questions before we start, my dear passenger?
Can we please reverse this?
I don't know what you mean. Anyone else has any questions?
Are we there yet?
No, we're not there yet.
Can I go to the restroom?
We stopped 20 minutes ago.
But I didn't need to 20 minutes ago.
Let's roll the intro.
We start where we left off, with Mike, Siobhan, and James. They are in James's house. Siobhan is trying to disguise herself because she is running away from the law. She escaped from prison. So, we're in your living room right now, James, and you're holding a can to spray your friend's hair. Now, James, I would like you to roll, or tell me which color do you want to have this can of spray to be?
Neon blue. Because that's how we roll.
Okay. I would like you to roll to actually have spray paints.
Siobhan, roll for me, please. Okay. Are you rolling high or low? I am rolling high. 8. Let's go!
Now, you see, Siobhan, you see James coming out of his room with this color in his hands. How do you react?
What are you doing with that color? I don't want my entire head being a frickin' rave, please. Well, but think of it like this. They're going to be looking for red, and it would be so easy just to change it to blue. Fine. Get it over with. Oh no. My hair. It's time for a makeover! I swear, if he's thinking about making a makeover, I'm going to. You wash the hair. You dye it twice. You split the ends and make it look nice. 'Cause it...
So, I would say a montage starts, and you start to do all of this while you're singing your song. Siobhan is just covering her eyes through this. And now James kind of pulls up a mirror towards Siobhan's face.
It is all straightened up like a giant mohawk and painted blue. Oh, what did you do? I've done ridiculous. I've done my finest work of an artist and of a hairdresser and slightly delusional teenager. Ha! Oh Lord, it's something.
Mike steps into the kitchen area again. He's like, "Oh my gosh! What the heck did you do to her?"
I know, it's horrible.
Also,
What do you mean it's horrible? It looks perfect, beautiful, almost like the leaning tower of blue.
So, what should we do now? I mean, we are like, we can't remember things, and I feel like we can't remember people, maybe.
I think so. James, do you have any ideas of what should we do?
I think we should consult the book. Or wait. Oh yeah, the time traveling device. Or the watch of time travel.
Did you try to use it?
I've seen time travel movies and I know it all ends out bad. But I don't know.
And why did you trade it out?
Well, because let's say a situation happens like you stub your toe, or I paint your hair blue and make it a mohawk, and I want to go back. So,
Yeah.
let me sit you all down and give you guys a story. So there I was, book in one hand, the collector in front of me, and he came to me in a voice like the sound of the moon blowing up, saying, I am collector. Give me book. You're not allowed to have it. And I said, no, collector. I am the keeper of this book and the ruler of the universe. Ha! And he said, you know what? Maybe we should trade for it. And I...
Well, that was
Interesting.
So, what should we do? Do you want to try the time machine?
If you make a paradox, I'm not helping you fix it.
If I make a
Get on with it.
So, James, would you like to use the clock?
Yes, I would like to use the clock.
As you touch these buttons on your watch, you don't know how the heck to use them.
With this time-traveling device, I will go back in time and save our friends. But because I know it's going to be dangerous and I know there are serious time paradox consequences, I shall go alone. Is everyone okay with that?
I guess.
James, you press the button on your device as you suddenly disappear. And now we will cut from that and let's go
Guys.
to the metal dimension.
Oh boy.
We're gonna focus on a different world, a dimension of big proportions. Many others have tried to stop the villains in this world, as I've seen many different versions trying to take control of the situation, but they have failed. And hopefully our team doesn't fail too, cause I really like the versions of these characters. I would not like to go to another dimension. But this one is 000422505, or more known as Metal Dimension, named by one of the many idiotic Jameses from the multiverse. It's 1989. Autumn and Mike tried to go in with the Misfits, try to stop the band of Misfits from doing evil. But they perish in this act, and it was very sad. We see Autumn and Mike going towards the lair of the band of Misfits as they get close to attack them, to surprise them, to take control of the situation. They are quickly ambushed by the band of Misfits. Autumn, are you sure about this? Look, Mike, you have an amazing power. You can take them down. I believe in you. I can't. They're too powerful. You're more powerful than them. I know it. I know you are. And as they get closer, Lucas steps to the scene. You heard the thoughts of Autumn and Mike. You knew what they were trying to do. They were plotting against you. You knew this attack was coming, and it was time to end this battle that has been taking place for about 3 or 4 years. They always get in your way, and you're tired of it. You did feel bad. They were your friends. But at the same time, anyone who gets in front of what you want needs to perish. So go ahead, Lucas. You find Autumn and Mike.
So, what I would do, I
Okay.
will use my telepathy and I will numb their sense of hearing.
Okay.
They will see each other, but they will not be able to hear each other at the moment.
As you do this, they look at each other as Autumn is trying to talk to Mike. Mike cannot hear, and he starts to talk too, and Autumn cannot hear him. They both stop, and they wonder what's going on. They stand and start to run. They know they have been spotted at this moment. Lucas, what do you do?
I let those mice run.
As you let them run, thinking they can escape, you send a wave of power into their body, making their whole bodies numb as they fall into the ground. They cannot move anymore. You get closer to them as you step in front of Autumn. You look at her and pick her off of the ground.
I'll kill her the same agonizing way I killed my father.
You start elevating her pain receptors of her brain as she starts to scream louder and louder. Mike stares in agony, but he can't move. He can't do anything. But he doesn't have to do anything for his power to work. He just needs to think. But he's weak at the moment. As he tries to lift off a bench off the ground, Lucas, you see this bench standing up as it starts to raise. Right now you're in the plaza area of the town as you see this bench standing up and coming your way slowly. What do you do, Lucas?
Mike, alright, I'm done with you. I think you'll go first this time. So what I would do, I will cut off all of the nerve. I won't do that. Not yet. I'll cut off his sense of sight.
So you do. He cannot see anymore. As you continue torturing Autumn, as she screams and screams until she stops. You let her go and fall into the floor. As the other members of the band of misfits step into the scene, we see Metal Lily, Metal Siobhan, Metal James stepping in, and no sign of Metal Willow. Maybe she's not right here at the moment. Maybe she's trapped in a room where no one can get to her. Anyways, let's go to you, Metal Versions.
My, look what's walked right into the cave. Ooh, hunting grounds.
Lucas steps out and leaves Mike to the despair of the other members of the band as he carries Autumn with him away. Siobhan, you feel a bit of jealousy, even though she's now dead. You do.
Just gonna, keep her body in even more pieces. And I'll try and make her...
Explode in his arms?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Roll for that.
Okay. I will roll low. 3.
Okay. So you send a whistle as you see the whistle kind of go and traveling until it goes into the eardrums of Autumn's body. As it explodes in your arms and fills you completely with blood, Lucas, the body has exploded completely in your face. How do you feel about this, Lucas?
Siobhan,
Yes?
you do realize what you've done, right?
Your point is?
You do realize that I've been wanting this kill for God knows how many years. And you just blow her up?
You technically did the final blow. I'm just doing the, disposing, as you will.
You honestly think I care what you think right now?
Oh, really?
She is my property, and you literally just blew her to pieces.
I'm sorry. Maybe next kill, if there's another one.
Lucas,
Maybe I'm gonna have to.
Lucas, you storm off.
You know I don't like doing this.
You storm off as you go away. Lucas, the band of misfits, stays with Mike as he begs for his life. Please, guys, please don't hurt me. Please, we were all friends. We were all friends. Remember?
You're so funny. All friends. We're up here, standing here in front of you, above you, and you're sitting down there on the floor, so close to my boot, just like a little bug. Friends. You say friends. Does a cat call its prey a friend? Does when it digs its claws into that mouse's neck, when it bites off the rat's tail, does it call it a friend?
Please,
You don't need an answer.
don't.
Please nothing.
It was not my idea. I didn't want to do it. It was Autumn.
And we already took care of her. And you're the last one, buddy. Honey, would you do baby a favor and deal with this? I just want to sit back and watch.
Absolutely. If I were you, I'd start getting up, because they're coming closer and closer.
Is like without you noticing, he has lifted something behind you, James. It's kind of this wooden tree branch that he unplugged from a tree, and he's throwing it towards your head. So James, this branch knocks you over, or metal James, sorry, knocks you over. What do you do now? As the branch is coming towards you, Metal Lilith, and it hits you too.
Little bastard.
Metal Siobhan is also there. She can do something if she wants. How do you want to end Mike's life?
Just like a whistle, I guess. Like how you said I could just explode someone's head. Like
Yeah.
I remember. Okay, so just a.
As you whistle, Mike's head explodes in a bath of blood as it covers Lily's body, also yours, and James just gets a little speck of blood on his face.
Siobhan, that was my kill.
I'm sorry,
God.
you were taking too long. Gotta eliminate the pests before they start multiplying. Now, well, excuse me, I'm gonna go with my, love. So, see you guys.
So inconsiderate as Eddie wipes the blood off his face. God. Instead of just making a mess, maybe you clean it up after yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say? That's funny. Well, I don't see you cleaning up after your mess. So, talk to me when you do.
Mike's knee kind of just falls to the floor and his body just collapses, dead as well. Now we cut to the present. But before we do that, please, I want the band of misfits from the metal dimension to tell me about their day, even though I don't care. Metal Willow, why don't you start?
Are gone. They left. Left me. There can only be one Willow. I know there are others. Only one.
Now let's go with Metal Siobhan.
Oh gosh. We finally gained full control of our town. Those concerts definitely helped make sure everyone knew what we were capable of. I'm sure the rest of our team were peeved at Lucas though. Heck, I'm dating him and he's getting on my nerves. Of course, I can't say anything because you'll already know, obviously. Maybe if I think of high frequencies, it'll work as if it was actually sound? I don't know, but I'm not in a rush to get him out. I was told we have a few more outsiders. Hopefully one isn't me. I don't think I can deal with all the trauma the other versions had. It's almost been the same. Having some terrible family who treat you like you're only their pawn. Other than that, I'm fine eliminating a few pests.
Metal Lucas, please, enlighten us with your wonderful day.
Today was interesting, actually. I never really thought that I'd be able to learn a little bit more about my power. Just a little bit every day. Of course, everybody else is afraid, so fortunately, that's alright. Well, stop making these. It's been like how many years since I've done one? Holy crap. I feel like a kid.
And now, Metal Lily, please.
Another successful hunt and demonstration. The carnivores are eating well tonight, and yet my darling husband seems to have brought in more victims. Another batch of dimension hoppers, no doubt. How many more of them are we gonna have to kill? No worries, I'll deal with them. And my younger self. Maybe this time I'll succeed in turning one. And then my plan will finally go into motion. If not, well, there's more dimensions, I'm sure.
And finally, the one I will regret for the rest of my eternity, Mel James.
Filthy. Every single time. I don't care for this domination of different universes. I could care less. It's the carnage I enjoy. It's the work. It's the chance for me to sit in my chair and admire what I have done. All of these others, amateurs. I sit here and I do my job like a professional, and yet they care not for the work, for the beauty, for the art, but all they care is for their domination and for their goal. I'll still help, because hell, it means more work for me. But for sure, I say this to whoever's listening, either to the voices in my head, or the voices in some other dimension, a creator, a watcher. Know this, I am no pond.
Again, I will regret that for the rest of my life. Spooky. Let's continue with our actual passengers, because I'm more interested in their story. And their James is actually a bit better. So, Norma Willow, please, what's your day like? What's going on in your not so normal day?
My head is spinning with what's going on. I don't remember something. Something I need to remember. Something I really care about. Why did they have to show up unannounced? Why couldn't they wait until I had food?
Thank you very much. Now we go to normal James.
Dude, this is crazy. I got to do Siobhan's hair? Awesome. I know it's to disguise her, but it's one of my best works. It's kind of strange though. Besides all of this, it feels like I'm not remembering something. It feels like there's like a shiver down my back, trying to think of what I'm forgetting, like some kind of intuition or something screaming names or trying to get me to remember, but it's just like going to Disneyland, you know? You get on a few rides and then you forget the rest.
Thank you very much, James. Now, Siobhan, please, enlighten us.
I can't believe I'm wanted. This is crazy. Now I have to disguise myself or I don't get arrested again. James and I decided to dye my hair instead of cutting it or gluing a beard on. No one is going to cut my hair when it took years growing it out. I wonder what we're going to discover though. I'm a little worried, but at the same time, maybe we'll have some closure. Maybe I can bring my guitar just in case and do a sound wave if that's even possible. Well, waiting for James to find his hair dye. Taking a long time, but might as well sign off. See you soon.
Thank you very much. Now we go with Lucas.
Crap. What day is it now? Is it August 7th? But we jumped through dimensions way too many times. So, maybe. But the sky's like really red. And my neck is also in a lot of pain. Not to mention my broken leg and finger because of this older, more buffed up looking James, dude. When is this all gonna end?
And now, Lily, please.
Okay, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. All we gotta do is stay calm and negotiate. And find a way out of here. Nuts! I wanna go back home. Return to the people I've become friends with.
And now, we begin. Lily and Lucas got captured last episode by none other than Metal James. We step back into the scene as Willow tried to escape. Lily and Lucas got captured by Metal James, or Eddie, as he likes to be called, as he starts to raise them up into the air and squeeze their necks. It's nice to have you in my hands. Oh, another Lucas. Great. You know, I always fantasize about killing Lucas. And I love it when a Lucas just joins into this dimension so I can just kill him slowly. Anyways, another Lily. So, I need to take you to High and Mighty, Lucas. Another Willow. Interesting. They don't come here a lot. So, what would you guys do at this situation?
Well, right now, if he has me by the neck, I'm gonna kick out with my heels and hopefully hit a soft spot.
Okay. Go ahead. What would you like to roll?
Okay, I'm gonna roll high. Go! 3.
You're unable, as you kind of kick him. He doesn't feel anything. He doesn't really care.
Let me go!
Lucas, how would you react?
I would try make him let us go. I'll try to use my mind powers on it.
Okay.
Good luck.
Lucas, you need to use 3 tokens for that. Would you like to use them?
Yeah, I'll use my 3.
Okay. First, I want you to roll before that. High or low?
Okay. I'll do low, and I got 4.
So as you do, you reach into your mind. You look right into his eye. He looks at you and smiles as he's squeezing your neck. As you squirm and try to get off his grip, you try to enter into his mind. But Lucas, as you enter into his mind, your thoughts bump back in a kind of like in a stream. You feel your mind going into tunnels. As it continues, you feel your mind going into Metal Siobhan's head. Then you feel yourself traveling into Metal Willow's area as you kind of see through her eyes for a bit, as it seems dark. She seems to be trapped somewhere. As you continue, your mind travels into Metal Lily's head as well. And finally, it ends in Metal Lucas's mind. Would you like to have a conversation with yourself as Metal Lucas notices you in his mind?
I'll have Metal Lucas take control on this one. I'll make him stay put, and I'll interrogate him.
You want to be Metal Lucas?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you going to say? Go ahead.
Well, look at what we have here. Is that me? Are you... Huh. Alright. Now, as much of a pain in the ass that you are, I am. You're not getting away from this one. I know where you are. You are not getting out. Now, tell us, who the hell are you? Are you saying that we're the same person? Actually, we are the same person. Different dimensions, you see. But since you're here, where is your Willow? Tell me where she is, or else I'm gonna have to force it out of you. It is going to be fun.
Lucas, what would you like to do? Would you like to travel back into your body?
I will travel back into my body.
Okay, roll for that, my friend.
I'll roll high.
Go ahead.
I got 2.
Give me a second. Yeah, Metal Lucas does not let you go as you feel a pull in your mind. What does Metal Lucas say?
Whoa. Hold on there, buddy. Didn't I tell you? You're not going anywhere. You're staying here. I'm not letting you go.
Prime Lucas is worried about this. It feels strange to be out of his body for so long. His mind is not in his body. How is that even possible, he thinks? He couldn't do this before. This is not how it felt like. As we go back to Lily, Lucas, and Metal James, Lily, you see that Lucas's body kind of just faints. As James, I guess I pressed too hard. Well, I'm sorry for that. As he puts him on his shoulder, he puts the body on his shoulder. What do you want to do, Lily? Would you like to attack?
Gonna roll high. 7.
Okay, so with the strength that you have, Lily, as James is still holding you by the neck, you put your hands over this flamethrower as you twist it around, as he is a bit distracted, positioning your friend Lucas on his shoulder. You shoot towards his legs as you start to burn them. James lets you go as he falls and drops his Lucas body on the floor. Would you like to escape with Willow from this situation right now?
Let's run. Yeah, let's run.
You hold Willow's hand as she follows along, as she turns her head looking at Lucas's body on the floor. But you continue to run away, leaving Lucas, because you thought he was dead, on the floor as you continue running. You continue running, Lily. Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna try to go back to the comic shop because Scott's there and he might be able to help me. It's the only logical thing I can do right now.
Okay, so you run with Willow in your hand as you step into Scott's comic book shop. As he sees you, he's extremely freaked out once more. Oh my gosh, you're back here again? Look,
Quiet!
I already...
Quiet, please!
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a second. You guys look younger. Wait. He runs to the door and he runs to the door as he covers it with one of his wooden kind of barricades. As you see him do this and lock the comic book shop door. He also lays down a metal sheet that covers the entire window of the place as he takes you to the back of the comic book store. Okay, follow me. Come on. And as he does, right where you guys were before, in this area, this break area kind of place where Willow saw the portal that is completely closed, he kind of opens up a door in the floor. As he raises it, there's some stairs. Okay, go down, come on.
Okay.
So Lily and Willow step down the stairs as they continue to this mysterious new place. You find yourself, Lily and Willow, in a dark area. There's no light right now. As you hear Scott going down the stairs, and he turns on a light. And here, it's like a little bunker area. You see some comic books and some food stored in this area, and a bed. So apparently Scott kind of lives here in this little area.
What is this place?
Okay, look. I'm trying to think real hard on something else right now. That crazy Lucas dude can like read minds or whatever. He's like connected to everyone here in town, and like we gotta be careful what we think. And we're not supposed to talk to other people that come from other dimensions. I know you guys are not them. There's a lot of other people that have come here, like, that look like them, but they're like other versions. Like, it's crazy. Like, I just thought this stuff happened on comic books, but like, ever since
The dimension hoppers, basically, right?
Look, it's really hard to think about something else and talk at the same time, but you guys are trying to leave, right?
Trying to, and have failed every single time.
Every single version that comes here, they get trapped and then they just, I guess, they die. They kill them. So, if you want to get out of here, you have to find Willow. But like, the version from this world, she's locked inside a room. I feel him just searching in my mind. I'm gonna cover my eyes real quick. Don't worry, it's just for him not to hear what I'm, or see what I'm seeing. As he kind of just covers his eyes with a bandage, and he's trying really hard to think of other things as he talks to you. Look, that's all I can tell you. Just go and find her. I think she's
Give me a location? Okay, please don't say the arcade.
No, it's not the arcade.
Okay.
It's in the cemetery.
Yay!
Oh no.
Metal Lucas wants to talk.
Okay, so you want to talk in Scott's
I
mind?
want to talk out of Scott's mouth.
Oh, do you?
Oh boy.
I want to do the mind switch.
Okay,
Oh no.
so I want you to roll to see if you actually notice something strange in Scott.
Alright. I will roll low,
Okay, go ahead. Metal Lucas.
and I got 3.
Okay. So you see, Lucas, Metal Lucas, you have been hearing very, very strange thoughts from Scott's mind, kind of like distractions. You know something is off about what the stuff he's thinking about. So, what do you want to say?
Ooh, Scott. my good friend. However, what are you thinking about?
No, I'm fine.
I rolled a roll.
I'm in the comic book shop. Just organizing some comic books. That's all I'm doing.
Then I would believe you, but why can't I see what you're looking at?
My lights are off right now.
So how are you organizing the comic books if you cannot see them?
Darn it. Lucas, do you want to control Scott?
I'll control Scott.
Okay. Roll for that, please.
Alright. I will roll high. I got 1. Okay.
You can't. For some reason, you're distracted because right now, the other Lucas is still in your head. He's whining. He wants to leave. He's banging on your doors of your mind. And you're annoyed. You're distracted. So, Lily, would you like to get the heck out of here?
Yes.
Willow, would you like to get the heck out of here?
Yes.
Let's roll for that, guys. You too. Come on.
Alright.
Team effort.
Low? Are we rolling low, high, or roll off?
Just what you guys, if you guys make a pair, that's how you win.
8! Willow! I got 4. No!
Lily, you start to run out of the comic book store, but you see that Willow is not following you.
Willow, come!
You're Metal Lucas. You're able to finally ease your mind as you let go of Prime Lucas. As he returns back to his body, you start to control Scott's mind and force him to take off his blindfold. And as you do, in front of you, you see a smaller, younger version of Willow. Lucas, what would you like to do? Or Metal Lucas?
I'll make Scott pin her to the floor.
Okay, roll up, please. Roll off. Roll off. Come on.
I got 5.
Willow, how much you got?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. If I roll high, Metal Lucas is able to pin her down. If I roll low, Willow is able to escape. Sorry, Willow. Lucas pins Willow to the floor. Lucas, what would you like to do? Or Metal Lucas?
So much options to choose from. First, I'll call out to Lily. Scott's voice.
Which one though?
Oh, Prime Lily.
You're Lily?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do this, I want you, Lily, what do you want to do? Are you running away or did you go back for Willow?
I saw Willow get pinned down, and I'm gonna try and run.
You want to run?
Wait, hang on. It's so funny. There are the moral consequences here. Moral consequences.
Yeah.
That I possibly hurt.
You're gonna
hurt Scott and Willow.
You're gonna. Well, you can try to shoot Scott, but he's an innocent person. He's just being controlled.
Yeah, this is so hard. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to run just because it's like.
No,
I don't want to kill an innocent.
Roll. I want you to roll to see if you help or not.
Okay.
Cause she's your way out.
10. I got a 10.
Okay. You were rolling for high or low?
I didn't know. You said roll.
Oh, okay. So I would say, give me a second here. Okay. You run away. As you leave the comic book store, you see Lucas getting up. As you see Metal James also getting up as he has healed his legs. I want you, James, and Lucas to make a roll-off here to see if Lucas is able to escape or James takes him back. Or Eddie takes him back.
Dear driver, may you roll for me?
Of course.
Oh, rolling high.
Lucas.
I got 3.
I'm sorry, Lucas. It's not my choice. It's the dice. James or Eddie is able to take control of Lucas's body once more as he pins him down to the ground. He frantically looks to see where Lily is as he sees her coming out of the comic book store.
There you are. You know what? You got a good shot on me. So this is what I'm gonna do. So, because you got a good shot on me, I'll do this. Eddie grabs a knife, stabbing Lucas in the back of the leg. The whole blade goes through his calf.
Oh my...
You know? Eddie lifts his hand off of Lucas's back and has him get up. He grabs 2 rocks, banging them together into a beat. Wait. You hear that? Those are the drums of the hunt. Run.
Oh, I'm not ready.
I lift Lucas by the back of his shirt, throwing him into the to Lily.
Lily, I want you to roll to see if you can catch Lucas's body and handle his weight. You still have a firearm on your back. That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, and I was thinking about to grab that again, but so you said hunt, that means animals, and who do I know can control animals? Okay, I'm gonna roll high.
Okay.
I got 7.
So, Lucas, you're completely impressed as Lily grabs you as you fall into her arms, and she starts running. Like, her adrenaline is off the roof.
Eddie watches them run away until they lose his sight. But as he does, he still, with the 2 pieces of rock, still beats the same noise.
Lily, I would say that Lilith from this dimension, this metal Lilith, knows this beat. As she's close by, she can hear it, and she knows what it means.
Finally, a real chase. It's been a long time. Which way did they go?
As Eddie points at the blood marks, that are the blood trail. Follow the tracks.
I dip my finger into the blood and lift it to my nose, take a long, deep inhale. Fresh. I think I've gone too far. Do you mind if I borrow a mouse for this as well?
It's your game.
At this moment, I would like to see a flashback of Lilith's story.
So, we're in the middle of the woods where I was set up to be having an exorcism. I was set up to have an exorcism here. But, somehow, 3 bodies are on the ground as a wolf, a mountain lion, and a fox start gnawing on them. Thought they could control me. They thought I was possessed. All this religious nonsense. All about being pure, sweet, and innocent. It's all a lie. The only gods that exist are us. And now, everyone's going to pay for what they've done.
And we go back to the present as Lilith is prepared to go after her prey. But what is in the mind of Metal James? What is his origin? Let's have a flashback until his past.
It all started when I was a kid. Losing my parents was hard, but living in the orphanage was even harder. Being beaten, tortured by my own fellow friends and people I thought I could trust. I always wanted to leave that horrible place. But when it was time when I was adopted, there was nothing I wanted more than to go back. Being chained up to a wall every day, being beaten down and sprayed with cold water, and just to stay there and sit and stay, to listen to my adopted parents like if I was nothing but a pet, a filthy mongrel they used to call me, as they would beat me down to the floor. No more. No more.
And we cut back to the present as we see Metal James standing up. As he looks at his precious wife running away, following Lily and Lucas. And that's where we will end up today's part 1 of episode 6. Join us next week for the resolution of this episode. Goodbye.